Hey everybody, my name is Grady, and I'm so glad that all of you have gathered together in your small groups to study this book, Let's Go Deeper. It's a Bible study that I wrote particularly for new believers, but really it's for any Christian who wants to go deeper with Jesus and get a stronger foundation in your faith. So I'm glad that you're here. Some of you may be doing this study by yourself, but I want you to know it's much more effective if you gather together with some of your friends and you get together in an evening or maybe in a coffee shop or wherever you want to gather, and we do this together because we need to process it and talk about these things together. So let's get comfortable. Grab your coffee. We're going to be doing this, 30 different lessons. We're going to be getting to know each other well over the course of the time, and so I'm just glad you're with us. I wanted to give you just a little bit of background on why I wrote this book. 2 years ago, I led this guy named Venkat to Jesus. He was the manager of a gas station in my city in Georgia where I live. And Venkat did not come from a Christian background. He was from India. He was raised in a non-Christian environment. He didn't ever have a Bible. He didn't know the Bible stories maybe that you and I might be familiar with. And so when I began to disciple him, I realized that I couldn't I couldn't assume that Venkat knew certain things that maybe we might know. And so we're starting at square one. We're starting at a very, very basic place today. Our first lesson is called Perfect and All-Powerful, the Awesome Nature of the True God. And so we're going to just be looking at the scriptures to find out who is God. When I say that word God, a lot of people, they because of their background, maybe because of influences in their life, they may not think of God the way you do. Some people imagine God to be some kind of a magical force like like Star Wars. Some people, they think that God is many, many gods. My friend Venkat, that was his understanding. And so we got to go to the scriptures to find out who this amazing God is. And one of the scriptures we're going to be looking at is in Exodus chapter 3, verse 13. And that's a scene in the Bible when Moses is in the wilderness, and Moses is a guy that God raised up to set the Israelites free from their slavery in Egypt. And God said, I'm going to use you to deliver these people. But Moses didn't really understand who God was. He had an encounter with him. He saw the very presence of God in front of him in a burning bush. But he said to the Lord, who do I say you are? I don't really know you. What is your name? And in that moment, God said to Moses, I am who I am. That's in Exodus 3:13. And that name, I am who I am, we need to understand that as we go deeper in this study. That word in Hebrew is Yahweh, and the Latin form of it is Jehovah, but we would translate that in English, Lord. And so you'll see that name for God in many, many places in the Bible. Our God is the Lord. He is the God of the universe. He's in control of everything. He sits on the throne of the universe. But there's some really cool revelation in that name, Jehovah or Yahweh, because it really can be translated like this. He was, he is, and he will be. And so it shows us that this God who sits on the throne of the universe, he's eternal, he's immortal, but he is also very, very present with us. And that's what we want to focus on as we study this. Our God is real, number one. He is transcendent. He's far above us. He's big. He's the ruler of the universe, but he is willing to make himself known to us. He's willing to make his presence known to us. And this Bible study we're doing is a journey of us going deeper and deeper to learn who this amazing God is. And so I want to encourage you to read the scripture in Hebrews 11:6 It says, without faith it is impossible to please him, for he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who seek him. And so as we do this study, I hope that you are ready for an amazing journey of discovering Yahweh, Jehovah, the God who is.